Hey, how's it going? I hope you're having a really nice day wherever you are in the world, and I hope you're looking after yourself as always. So let's just do a little review for you here of some wired Apple Earpods. This is the 3.5 jack one. They also come with a lightning cable. Now, this model is the MNH F2 FEA. Sorry if I look down a bit at my notes, but I'll be doing that through the video. This is the Moondrop Chew IEM, both retailing for approximately $20. Yeah, I'll just get into it. The controls for the Apple, I'd say they work great on an iPhone. On my Android phone, they don't function, but that doesn't bother me. I just control it on my device. The controls work very well on my Android device. No problems there. Volume, the Apples are louder, extremely loud. In fact, the Chews are loud, but not as loud as the Apples. Mic quality is very good, I would say, on the Apples and the Chews. I would give the mic quality on the Apple 9 out of 10. The Chews, I'll give it an 8 out of 10. So sound isolation. For the Apples, it's average quality, just due to the fit of the pod itself. So if you get a really good fit, you won't get as much sound leakage. But others will probably hear you on buses and trains if you're playing it at high volume. The sound isolation on the Chews, though, is great. And they come with spin tips, which is an extra value as well because they give you that really good seal. So comfort, I would say 8.5 for the Apple. And for the Chews, I would say an 8. And build quality for the Apples, I'd say 7 out of 10, just due to the flimsy cable as well. And the Chews, I'd give it an 8 out of 10, somewhat flimsy, but not as flimsy cable. Okay, so overall sound quality for me. So keeping in mind that this is just personal preference, and you may have a totally different opinion. So for me, I found the subpar bass response. It varies depending on your fit. Very little sub bass, so not ideal for bass heads. It's not able to produce that thump, that rumble sound. The mid range is good. I find vocals and instruments are pushed to the front of the mix, and treble performance is also good. They're not sibilant and they're not piercing. Overall, I would say they're a bright sounding earpod. So I would use these for more fun listening, not so much critical listening. Now for the Chews, I would describe them for sound wise as overall neutral with great clarity and tonality. Now, there's a minimal bass boost in the low bass. It's very pleasant sounding with a slight rumble and impact to it. The mids are slightly pulled back for me, very even sounding. The treble has some shimmer to it. So, some people, if they're sensitive to that shimmery, a little bit of harshness in the very higher frequencies, you might not enjoy that as much. So, but overall, they're very neutral. And keep in mind, these are $20 earbud IEMs, so really great value. So I'm just going to have a quick drink. Okay, so for the pros, for the pros, I would give them comfort. Microphone's great, good mids and highs, non-sibilant, fun sounding. Cons wise, I would say flimsy cable, subpar bass response, sound leakage if you don't get a good seal, and sound quality, it depends on the fit. So also for the Chews, I would say pros, excellent clarity, excellent tonality, good accessories. They're comfortable. They're better for critical listening on a budget. And so for the cons, though, I would say they're not for bass heads to Chews. They can be slightly harsh in the upper frequencies, as I already told you there. Somewhat flimsy cable also, although I would say it's slightly better than the Apple pods. So to cap it off, I'll show you the microphone quality of both. Hopefully this will work. So I'm just going to put in the Apple first and just switch over the microphone. Hopefully this is working, and this is the Apple microphone that I'm using right now. Also, I'll just show you them sitting in the ear a little bit. So these ones actually hook over the ear, but you can wear them just regularly as well. All right, so switching over to Okay, hopefully that's working and you can hear the microphone of the shoes as well. I'm speaking at a fairly normal volume and I don't really have any background noise to speak of. Yeah, so going back to the regular microphone now. All right, so I hope that's helpful. It is personal, sound. Everyone has that sound that they're looking for. So it's individual to you. Anyway, you have a great day and I hope this video has been helpful. Cheers.